What do you think of the sprint race today? I only got to watch the highlights now, sadly, myself.
Yeah, it was good. It was good fun, and it was certainly whet my appetite for tonight. It was over too soon, and it was like just as I was getting into it, it's come to an end. I couldn't believe the lap 18 come about so quick.
Yeah, it looked like a great race. I was delighted, obviously, to see the two McLarens there where they are. Yeah, for me it was very interesting. Watching it live, what was it like? Was it entertaining for the full 18 laps? I know he did have a safety car and that.
It was fairly paced out. As I said, it was a bit of action, particularly at the start. I was getting past with Seb, and that was, I did wonder if he was going to finally get his revenge on all those years ago and run better out wide, but no, he took the inside this time and kept it on the inside, unlike Vettel did. But it was good.
Yeah.
It's good. I think it's set up nicely for tomorrow, and there's a little bit of the unknown. We'll just get a good start again. The McLaren's got a pace on the medium tide to keep Mercedes at bay. Will Max get gobbled up at the start? There's a lot of things to do. I think we may be on for a McLaren win.
Oh, well, as I said, Pete, I will get your name tattooed on me saying I love you if I actually see McLaren win. I've been waiting for so long.
I was going to say, I'm a little bit surprised driving already. I'm a little bit hurt.
Well, secretly, I just have to show the picture, that's all. But right, so for anyone who's obviously new to our league that might get to see the stream, and then for the drivers listening, do you want to explain exactly how the Super Pole is going to work for them? Because there is some new drivers in this, and a few reserves driving that haven't raced with us. So,
absolutely. So the Super Pole, Super Quality, whatever you like to call it, well, that's getting the definitive name for this soon, is essentially a time trial shootout in 18 minutes, and the person who gets pole as it was gets 12 points. Then second place gets 9, and it descends down to 10 points. Initially, this has been set up so that we don't really expect those that are starting back in the grid to be able to make it through and win like they perhaps would do. So they're kind of a point offset, as a compensation for allowing us to be able to create a bit of dynamic race. Obviously, for those people who do get through and take full advantage, fair play to them, credit to them. So there is, as I say, it's set up as a bit of a compensation for perhaps. So
Pete, just so you know, your mic apparently is very cracky in the stream. People are saying they can't hear you.
Oh, we know this, don't we? It's probably the amount of times it's been knocked across the room. I'm gonna have to get a new one.
Guys, can you hear Pete clearly now? Just to see, has it changed? Has it gotten better? Because it was digital on Jay Moore, they said they couldn't hear you. Do you want to speak there, Pete, and see do they actually understand you?
I can sing, but you on that cracky mic, on that cracky mic.
The stream would end if you start singing. Voice of an angel.
Voice of an angel indeed. So yeah, I mean, again, if they can't hear me, perhaps you want to reiterate it's essentially a time trial for points in this first session.
Time trial for points, yeah.
It doesn't make any reflection on the grid. The grid will be done in reverse championship order. These points scored tonight from this session will be added to your current totals, and that will form the grid after these points have been added.
So where will the reserves then start?
Well, they've got a very good chance of starting at the front, haven't they? Very good chance.
Yeah.
So they're going to perhaps leapfrog into the standings, perhaps with 12 points if they manage to capitalise on tonight, but they're in a very strong position to start the race in front.
How many points is it then for the Super Quali? Because I see you've got the Couture Quali on anyway, which is good.
Yeah, 12 for first, 9 for second, and then it descends there down to 10th place.
Okay. Right, should I reiterate that? You want to go and get yourself ready for the race, and I might be talking to you after if you're good enough.
I doubt it. I imagine that talk could be off stream, unfortunately, but not a fan of the track, but I'm going to give it my best.
Definitely, and I suppose we will be talking afterwards anyway to discuss our exciting kind of driver and sea changes then under revision for after round 5. We might get to discuss that later on. So you get ready for the race there and I'll go through it there, okay?
We'll do. Have a good one.
You too, mate. So guys, I know none of you got to hear Pete properly, so I'm just going to reiterate what he said. So basically, it's going to be a short qualifying session. which is going to have everybody for literally the 18 minutes race. And how it works then, at the end of that, whoever finishes on pole gets 12 points, whoever second gets 9, and all the way down then to 10th place gets points. And then you're going to be starting the race in reverse championship order, so in the standings. So any driver who isn't in the standings, I think, will be pushed up nearer the front, from what I'm hearing there. And then it's going to be a reverse grid race then for the actual race. And then that's it, yeah. So it's going to be interesting. It's a nice little change. I think we're still waiting on 3 drivers to show up. I'm going to check who we are missing now. So bear with me 1 second, guys. Then as this starts up, then there's a lovely car. Yeah, and in Formula 1, a lot of news this week as well. I might as well talk about that while we're waiting to see what happens. So with Kimi Räikkönen now retiring from Alfa Romeo at the end of the season, retiring from Formula 1, Valtteri Bottas from Mercedes now confirmed to be Alfa Romeo's driver for next season. And in turn, that has now... Oh, Hickey is after crashing out, or is retired from this. He's not going for points. Sorry. So that means George Russell has now gotten the second seat in Mercedes besides Lewis Hamilton. And that's going to be quite interesting to see. What happened to Hickey? I'm just staying on with Jay Morley while everyone starts this. Yeah, and then confirmed as well is Alex Albon now going to Williams in place of George Russell. So quite interesting driver changes going on now at the minute. Hickey, I reckon it was those pre-race points that got you out of that race there now, I have to say. Or has it got to do with your pre-race ritual, which I will not mention here. My man. Wasn't even pushing. So there you go, Jay Morley, a 120.9. Who's that coming around there now? That's Chloe. Go on, Chloe. Look at that, Chloe into second place, not a bother. Aqua slightly gets ahead of her in the Red Bull, so Chloe will definitely be fighting for hopefully points. On with Aaron here now. Let's see who Aaron gets on. Oh, pre-race fun. It didn't work for your quality there. Sorry, Pug Wills is after throwing in a great one there of a 120.148. 23rd Nebula at 120.23. Senna at 120.8. Aaron Marr at 120.865. And then Jay Morley with the 120.9 that we've seen. So a few guys out there. Who is next to the game? HSR Quincy is now in as well, which is great to see it. I'm really looking forward to what HSR. Oh yeah, I can't remember. I keep saying the thing. I'm just going to call him HSR for this. Julio and Sam there. So Welch and his outlap there, getting out of everyone's way. Fair play to him. So there's going to be an awful lot of action here now. Digital is now joined, so Digital get-ins. We'll have the 16 drivers, as we will be missing Grief tonight, I think it is. Yeah, Grief is missing tonight. So Damon's setting in his time. Fair play, Damon, a 123.8. Not a problem here. So we've HSR move. That's going to be a very interesting one to watch. That guy can be quite fast. So we're going to jump on. Oh, so Mashman has invalidated his lap. So Jay Morley's behind him. No, it's not Jay Morley. It's Julio. So let's see where Julio goes, and then we'll jump straight back onto it. Looks like Aaron Marr, who was on a lap, and then onto Twisted Welch. We'll try to get them all as they're going. So Giulio, where is Giulio? Lovely time there by Giulio. He's now in 4th place. So Aaron Marr is only starting a lap down now as he did go across Welch. So Welch is obviously just going now. Which then puts Senna is after jumping up there, is he? Yeah, it looks like Senna is after jumping to 120.3, so he's after improving by 0.6 of a second. So now we have, it looks like 23rd Nebula is actually pulling along, giving a nice little tow there to the Alpine of Chloe behind. So another fastest lap there by Nebula. Now it looks like Chloe is now on her fastest lap, is she? These times are just flying in. So Pug Willis is after improving as well. So Mashman's in the 119.8s there as well. 190.7 for Nebula, a 120.0 for Pug Willis, doing a great show there for the Haas team at the minute. Sandy a 120.3. I'm sure he will have a bit more time to improve on. He'll be going in. So we're going to go on here now with DC. Actually, no, we're going to go with Grinksy. Oh, looks like he has a braking wrong, but it looks like, or else impeded one or the other. So I'm with Sam Marshall here now, who is, it looks like on a slow lap. Digital now will be quite fast as well, so he is going to be pushing it down with him. Sorry guys, it's so hard to know who to be on with. So there's 6 minutes left. I'm assuming a lot of guys are just going to sit in now, wait until the last minute or two and pull back out there and go again. Is that Chloe going around? Let's see what Chloe can do here now. The DRS needs to go open. Good lap there by Chloe into 121.6s. She was in the 122s into the 121s now. Fair play to you, Chloe. And there's points for that as well. That's the main thing. And what did I say today? I can smell points for Chloe. Keep it up, girl. So Sam Marshall is flying there. Let's see where Sam goes. So up to 5th for Sam at 120.4. So we're going to jump on with Digital quickly. So he's going on his fast lap now by the looks of it. The same with HSR. They both get out for faster laps if they want. So we have a Red Bull of Aaron Marno coming around. Is he going into the pits? Yes, he is. So then SFODC. He looks like he's driving with a cause there. So he's improved, but hasn't jumped up in any places. He's improved 0.2 of a second. So well done to Chloe, up in 10th still at the minute, which is very good. Keeping a few of the boys at bay, which is great to see the girls doing it. So we now have, it looks like HSR on a fast one as well as Mashman, and Mashman's getting that tow. This is going to be quite interesting. Purple sector there for HSR. There is already a lap on his tyres if I remember right. This is going to be quite interesting here. Why is there a yellow flag in sector 3? It's low fuel. HSR getting every bit of a tow that he could. HSR are 119.1. That is the new benchmark there. Wow. Wow, that is quite interesting there. Alfa Romeo there of Giulio starting a lap. And I think, is it Digital? No, it is DC going back into the pit. So the next car we have coming up, Jay Morley. He's definitely not on a fast lap there. I'm wrong, but it looks like he's going for it. Oh, great lap by Jay Morley. A 120.016. Wow. Well done, Jay Morley. Fantastic lap. So who we have now? Aqua. Going straight back into the pits, but it looks like, oh, he's going again. else digital there. Back into the pits. Slow Ferrari, is that Mashman? No, Mashman. That's Mashman coming out of the pits. Sorry guys, I'm trying to figure out who's where. Sam just getting out of the way for guys. There's so much action, I don't know where to be looking. Right, I'm going to stay on. That's Grunty going back to it, so I'm going to stay on. Yeah, we'll stay on with Chloe. Let's see if Chloe can improve now on her lap. So we've 2 minutes and 50 left in the session. So all the guys that are in the pits now will wait till about the 2 minute mark and get out of the pits, because it does take about 20 seconds by the time you press enter to leave the pits for the quick crew to release you to getting out there. So you need to get that timing just right. And try not get held up too much. So we're going to stay on with Chloe now for this lap, guys, and then we'll jump on to the main fight then, which will be for pole. And for the pole lap, obviously it's 12 points, 9 points for second, 8 for third, so on down to 10th place, which is 1 point. And then it is going to be the standings of our league, which will then be a reverse grid. So whoever's first in our grid or highest up in the grid in the standings will start last, and whoever is lowest will start in first. So it gives a fair mix for drivers. If they're fast, they've got a chance to have hard racing all the way through, racing the other faster drivers, as well as then the slower drivers getting a chance to get good points. So it keeps it very wide and open. So that's the joys of our league. There's a great mix even for between the classics and for this with different layouts. And Chloe's getting out of the way, she's given up on that. So guys, I really don't know who to stay on with. So anyone in the stream want to tell me a driver to go on with? Yeah, Jay Morley, that was a great lap. Hickey, I don't want to be looking at you right now because you sent me a picture of you having a point while I was still in work, which I found very mean. So plenty of yellow flags will be showing up with guys getting out of the way, driving that bit slower footers. Oh, well done to Aqua holding on to it, but he has invalidated his lap. So who else is in this one? I'm going to stay on with Julio. These are all only starting laps, yeah. Right guys, I really don't know who to be on with. I'd hate to be in that train right now. Hope nobody's on a fast lap there. Sam Marshall is out. Okay. So that was definitely Sam Marshall out there. Wow. There's people just everywhere. I don't even know where to be looking right now. Oh, that's a big train. Who is that? Senna getting out in nice air. Senna has a bit of air. It looks like Damo got himself a lovely bit of air. Or fresh days, and that it is laps. We can go now. HSR though. He started his lap as well. Sorry guys, there's so many cars. Who is that? Digital. No, so it has to be DC. We'll stay on with DC. He is improved on his time a bit. Damo is disqualified for driving the wrong way. Okay. So DC hasn't improved. So Aqua is pretty much out of this race now, getting out of the way of everybody. So who's that in the Red Bull? Is that Aaron? No, it has to be Aqua. Oh, Aqua has no front wing on. Guys, I don't know where to be looking. There's just too many cars. So Mashman is now on his fast lap. We'll stay on Mash. So look, the time to beat is a 1:19.161. And then Nebula is on his 1:19.7. So I know Mash has a bit more time that we're going to stay on and have a look at the times here. We'll see if Sam Marshall then gets knocked out of a points position. Waiting for the first split for Mashman. HSO Grantia 1:19.111. Set the benchmark that bit higher here, so let's see. I don't know, it's not telling me yet if Mash has improved on his time. No, Okay, I thought he was on a fast lap. So guys, that's the end of the Super Quali, or Super Pole as we call it. So the top 10 now get points for this. So Grinty gets 12 points, Nebula 9, Mashman 8, Julio 7. Then Jay Morley gets 6, Pug Wills gets 5, Aramar 4, 3 for Digital, 2 for Senna and 1 for Sam Marshall. Fair play then to DC, Aqua, Chloe, Welch. Chloe done a great job there keeping a few of the guys behind her. She is new enough into the league, so it's great to see her doing very well. Yeah, so what's going to happen now is that the lobby's going to reset, so you're going to see me leaving this game for a new lobby. It'll only take about another minute or two, and then Senna will be hosting the lobby, so he's going to reorganise the grid. So while that's happening, for obviously anyone who is part of the league will know, after this race tonight we're going to be doing revising the seats and evening out the pace a bit more, and then there's a few free seats, so out of an awful lot of reserve drivers that we have, a few will be promoted into full-time seats, and to be honest with you, I think we will be starting up either a second division or a reserve division race on the same nights. So this will be quite interesting to see. So I'm going to quit to the main menu, and then we're going to wait for Senna to set up the new lobby. So as I was saying there as well, so after tonight you will see a few guys in different cars then come next week, and that's it. Look, it's going to even it out a bit more and give the guys who have been reserving a chance then to go into a full-time seat. Also with our classics racing, which we do in our 2021 league, or 2020 league, it's going to be quite interesting to see in our finale who's going to win it out, because it is very, very close between Harry P, PRS Roro and that there as well. And the way it's working, that the drivers have a choice of the 2010 cars in realistic performance, and what's happening is they have 2 tracks and they need to pick two cars out of the 3 cars for each track. So that's just very hard to do. So just to, I suppose, to explain it to you there, when I look at the calendar here for our 2020 league, so they have Zandvoort and Japan. So out of that they need to pick in realistic performance either the 2010 Red Bull, the 2010 McLaren or the 2010 Ferrari for each of those tracks. What would you pick, guys, who are actually watching the stream? So for each track, so for Zandvoort, out of the 2010 cars, the Red Bull, Ferrari or McLaren, what would you pick? And then the same for Japan. And that's our finale. And then what we're doing then, we're having a week's break on the Classics League, and then in that week's break we are actually going to be running just a driver head-to-head. So it's basically every driver for themselves. They're going to be put up at random versus another driver, and basically it's the best man left standing. So there's going to be loads of 5-lap races next week, which I will be commentating on, and hopefully I'll get a few of the guys involved as well, so anyone who's not racing can jump in and help me commentate maybe on a race, and then jump out and get ready for their own race. So basically it's a knockout until there's one driver left basically, and it's going to be quite fun, and it's going to be random cars and random tracks, which we will start organising actually at some stage next week. So that's going to be quite interesting. Hard to believe we have our first season of Classics just about done. It's been a fantastic race. I know there hasn't been a huge number of drivers in the Classic Leagues, as it's a very niche market, but it is slowly growing and we are getting more drivers into it, thankfully. And if any of you want to join in racing with us, just leave a message, drop a comment, or get in contact with us via Instagram there on Formula Fanatics group, and we will happily add you into the Discords. In regards our 2021 league, the more drivers the merrier. If you want to race as well, by all means join. And I'm going to give a mini announcement, but I can't say too much as it's only starting to go into development. We are organising another league, but it's going to be a league with a difference in 2021 league, so that will be opening soonish. We haven't exactly set a date in it. We're finalising the format at the minute. And it's definitely going to be nothing like any other league that anyone's racing so far, hopefully, and nothing even like our league that we do here. It's going to be something totally different to mix it up, and I think it's going to be epic, and it gives a lot more competition to it, but a lot more to fight for. That's all I can say for now on that. Other than that, then, website is slowly getting there with Focus Digital doing a good job. John is up to his eyes at the minute, so it should be hopefully by the end of the month up and live, all going well. Yeah, other than that, there's not much news for us. I'm looking forward to seeing the lobby because I haven't seen an invite yet, So I just want to make sure that I get into it. So let's see will it load in, and I'll just go straight on to spectate. Yeah, so anyway, and I am back. Bit of Pepsi Max. Yeah, so strategy wise, I didn't get any running on this track. Well, not too much running on it anyway. So I am kind of stumped on what way they're going to go strategy wise. So it's going to be interesting to see what tyres to start on. They do have free reign of tyres for the race, which is fun. So there's definitely going to be mixed strategies. I'm sure the likes of HSR might possibly start on the mediums, hope for a safety car and get straight up into the front, as would Sennaby. So the race will be starting in 10 seconds, and with that will be 1 lap of formation lap, and then we are on to lights out. So lights going out. So Aqua is in pole, J Morley second, Welch in third, Aaron in fourth, Pug Wills is fifth, Chloe is sixth, Julio is seventh, DC is eighth, Damo's ninth, Digital's 10th, Grinksy is 11th, HSR, Mashman 12th, Nebula 13th, Pete 14th, Hickey 15th, and Sam in 16th. Because Sam had DNF'd. I'm here. Don't worry, Hickey baby, I'm not going anywhere. This is going to be a good one. Hopefully no one crashes into each other to give each other room at the start doing these warm-ups. The worst thing you want to be doing is sitting on that start-finish while the boys and ladies are driving around, and then sitting there and starting a cold tyre is just going to drop back, and then you're not going to have the right braking going into turn one. And it's worse when someone drives into you and you've no control over it. So Aqua leading in the Williams, starting this race. Jay Morley's going to be right there, and Jay Morley was getting some good times, so Jay Morley could be on to a winner here. This is going to be quite an interesting one now. I'm really looking forward to the start of this one now. So obviously what normally happens is, as the race starts, I think I know where everyone is, then the timing absolutely shits itself on the left hand side for nearly a lap, and then once that settles down I know where everyone is. So people, please bear with me for the start of this race. After about 2 seconds I'm not going to know who's where. I'm just going to hope for the best and just visually look. So I'm going to stay on board with Aqua. So let's go and see what's what. I think that's all the cars are now lined up yet. So I can't see the lights, so 4, 5. I don't know when the lights are going to go out, so I'm just going to watch. Okay, so it looks like Aqua got a fantastic start there. Aqua got an amazing start, not just a fantastic start. Jay Morley not as good. And then it looks like we have Aaron Marr going down the inside of Jay Morley into turn 1. Looking good so far. It looks like everyone is being behaved. As I say that, it looks like Pug Willis is now last at the minute. What has happened, Pug? So just looks like he got spun around. It doesn't look like he's received any damage. And we have Damo and Senna, so it looks like Damo's going to let Senna boy. Oh, that's Aqua at last. I hear banging. Aqua is still going anyway. Oh, then we got Haas going backwards. That's Hickey backwards. What happened, Hickey there? Wow. A lot of action at the start. So great one for Alfa Romeo. Second and third at Mar. Aaron Marr is in the lead. What is going on? It looks like Digital's after losing 2 spots. Luckily every car is still going, so we're happy with that. So Hickey's not going to be too bored because he has Aqua right up behind him. Yellow flag in sector 3. That looks like Twisted Welch got into a bit of spot of bother, but has kept going. Chloe up to 9th place. Well done, girl. So it looks like Welch has dropped down a few more spots. Marshall Aaron's got the fast lap. It looks like yellow in sector 3. What's happened? There's so much stuff going on here, guys. So it looks like a one-stop race from mediums to hards or soft to mediums. Digital's in the pits and Welch is in the pits. Okay. Julio Vernon's after getting disconnected and left this session. That's not going to be good for him, so hopefully he can return quick. Yeah, that's definitely not Senna in the lead. Aramar is still in the lead of this race, guys. So it looks like Twisted and Digital will be racing each other and Aqua. Wow. Aramar is having a fantastic little start to this race. Jay Morley flying as well, up in 2nd place. Mashman is now up to 3rd, so Julio is starting to lose time. That means HSR is going to be getting up by him soon enough also. Oh, I feel so bad for Julio. He's going to be behind DC soon enough as well. We've Senna now half a second off Nebula. Can Senna do much here? And a great race for Pug Willis now. Gone from pretty much last into 10th place. Chloe in 9th place at the minute, doing very well. Aramar doing an amazing job there as well. Classic Mashman at 123. So in sector 2 it looks like Digital's after having a bit of an issue there on the exit of one of the corners, while it looks like Aqua and Welch are at each other. Pug Willis is too far from Chloe by the looks of it. Senna on the back of Nebula. It's going to be tough for them all. I'm going to jump on here with Aaron and Jay Morley and then Mashman, so there's only a few seconds covering the lot of those at the minute. Senna looks like he's getting closer, as is Pug Wills. Oh, Chloe got a much better drive there. Well done, Chloe. Chloe will not fold under pressure, which is great to see. Senna's driving a tidy race. He's waiting for DRS to be enabled, and then that's going to help him massively through it. Hickey has gone by Damo as well, which is great to see. Hickey is flying back up. Hickey is going to be catching Sam Marshall very soon by the looks of it. Hickey is back on a recovery now after that. Digital's back in the pits. He's going again. Fair play to him. Oh, it looks like there was going to be a bit of fun there. So I'm going to stay with Morley and Aqua. No, Aqua's pulling away. HSR Grinksy is now flying along. 123.0. Julio Vernon DC. Will Julio get by? There's going to be a lot of DRS assisted overtakes. Nebula as well with Senna. Senna looks like he's gotten by Nebula. Has the inside line. Surely that's going to be enough. No, not yet. They're very, very close, but that's great driving there by Nebula and Senna. And look at Chloe keeping at bay Pug Willis at the minute. Well done, girl. Keep it up. We're going to look back on with Julio here, who is fighting with DC. Now Mashman is now in a second of Jay Morley pretty much. Who's that gone backwards? It looks like Digital's gone backwards there, unfortunately. I thought that was one of the leaders there. That looked like it was going to be a big shame. Because I don't know where to be looking. Julio and DC. Julio's going to get by here. DRS assisted. That's a fairly simple overtake for him. And he can get on for the next corner now and try pull away on DC. But DC, if he stays within that second, obviously will get by. It looks like Nebula and Senna are having a great battle here at the minute. And why is there a yellow flag in sector 3? Looks like Pug Willis. Oh, Pug is after dropping. I don't know what happened there. That's DC is stopped at the minute. He's letting guys go by. Looks like he's going to get going. Oh, as I said, that looks like a big crash there by Damo. Guys, there's stuff happening everywhere. Everywhere, I can't even speak. So Mashman is 0.6 off Jay Morley. So Jay Morley will be starting to feel that pressure coming on. Hickey now is 0.1 off Sam Marshall. This is a great move by Hickey. Has the right line going in. By fairly quickly on the soft tyres. Needs to utilise that. Great job by him. And look at Chloe now catching on Senna. So Chloe is going to be... Oh my God, Jay Morley's out of the race. What happened, Jay Morley? Oh, I need to get on with somebody there really quick. Jay Morley's in the wall. Wow, 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 wow. Jay Morley is in the wall after having a great start to this race. Wow. Unlucky Jay Morley. Not the start he wanted back in racing after a few weeks off. So it looks like that's cleared now, guys. So that's Chloe now up into 7th place. Go on, Chloe. Soon enough though, I'm assuming that there will be some pit stops soon. So that's Senna after getting by Nebula. There's a nice gap then up to Giulio. So to be fair about it, Aramar is doing everything needed at the minute. Now Mashman is starting to catch him, and HSO I'm sure is just sitting back and waiting at the minute. Giulio Verne's doing a fantastic job. So HSO there, another fastest lap, 1:23.006, nearly into the 1:22s now. I feel so bad for Jay Morley there, but look, Digital knows to keep going. There's points for every single position, whether you finish a lap down, 2 laps down, doesn't really matter. There's points everywhere. I'm going to stay on with Senna here. So Senna is right all over the back now of Nebula, and their fight is pulling Chloe right into this battle as well. Sector 3, who's that out? Aqua's out. What has happened, Aqua? Looks like he dropped it coming out of the S's. We'll stay on with Damo to see what happened to him. Yeah, it looks like he dropped it. Yeah. Now that yellow flag's gone. Senna is only 0.7 off. Chloe has lost a little bit of time there. With Hickey right all over the back now with DRS. I think Hickey's going to wait for the main straight. He wouldn't be that eager now to try to get by there. And Hickey with that has gotten the fastest middle sector. But he is absolutely flying there at the minute. Behind him, Sam Marshall runs very, very wide. So at that now, Mashman is starting to catch Aaron, should I say. I can't even speak right now at the minute. So I'm going to stay on here by the looks at with Hickey. He seems the closest for an overtake. Nebula now with the fastest lap of 1:22.777. So will Hickey get the move done here on Chloe? Chloe's going to take the outside line. Hickey's going to have to go down the inside. I think Hickey's going to have to wait another little while. Good race by both drivers there. So Mashman is all over the back of Aaron now, so this is going to be an interesting fight. Does Mash wait for the DRS, or does he just go for the natural overtake? So it'll be very interesting to see what Mash does here. He is a patient driver. He might even wait to the main straight just to make sure the job is done and then pull on him. He can't afford to wait too long as well, because HSR is starting to catch him. He was 2.5 seconds off. He's now 2 at the minute. Giulio's doing a great job in 4th. Nebula is in 5th. Senna in 6th. Chloe, an amazing job in 7th. As I said, Hickey has got by Chloe. I couldn't speak there for a second, guys. And then Sam Marshall is coming down hard on the back of Chloe there now at the minute. So Chloe is great at defending, and looks like she's going to get overtook now by Sam. But also means then that Chloe's going to have the DRS coming down the main straight. So Chloe's not going to give up. So with that there, as you see, there's a change of the lead now on lap 8, where Aaron has been leading pretty much since the first lap. But Mashman now gone by. So now Pug Willis is after going by Chloe's. Oh, Chloe's dropped it unfortunately on. Oh, she needs to reverse that there. Oh, poor girl. Unlucky Chloe. Keep it going though, there's always points to play for. Back on here now. Aaron is starting to drop off catch actually at the minute. We're going to go on with Senna here. Senna seems to be the closest at the minute. So DC's gone in the pits, and Welch is now after getting by DC. So Chloe, fair play to her, still going, not a problem. She might possibly consider going on to mediums or hard soon enough. Oh, there's a massive pace difference there with Nebula and Senna. Nebula must have had a moment there. Senna now has the DRS going down. Nebula is sticking right on the back of him. Both on mediums. Nebula is after getting a 3-second penalty for that corner cut there. Just to try to keep going. Who is that there going backwards? That's Giulio. Giulio's after dropping it there. Oh, wow. lucky, Julio. Nebula now is all over the back of Senna. So Nebula is definitely going to have DRS here, so he's definitely going to get by Senna. He's too close not to. And that's the difference there of DRS. He can just sail by. There's nothing Senna can do there. He just has to sit now and wait. He can show a nose, but it's not going to make any difference. Nebula's a good enough racer where it's not going to affect him too much. So now we have Mashman and Aaron. Aaron's after getting by Mash. Mash must have made an error, boys. Sorry about this, and ladies. Oh, and HSR is now involved in this lead fight. This is going to be an absolute epic few laps. Oh, who is that there? Absolute game. So it looks like Aaron and Mash has got the job done. This is a great battle between these guys and great fair racing as well. Oh, Mash is after getting such a good drive out of there, but the unfortunate thing is now, I think Mash is going to be a sitting duck for the DRS. If I was Mash, I would let Aaron get by him now. Oh, he didn't do it in time. Aaron's right there beside him. He's going to have DRS, and also so is HSR. So that's going to leave Mash now dropping down to third. There's no way. Yeah, there was no way he was going to hold on to that. Look at the drive on HSR. HSR be getting up into first place coming to this corner. No, he's thought better of it. That is great racing. HSR is after getting himself a 3-second penalty after cutting that chicane a bit. Ouch. That's where strict gets you every time. I'm going to jump on here now with SNR Hickey. I did see someone... No, I didn't see anyone dropping there. That's alright. So Hickey is all over the back of Senna, who is all over the back of Nebula. So this is going to be a great little battle here as well. So HSR Grint is after getting into the lead there. And Aaron's after dropping off quite a bit with... It looked like Mashman was going up the middle there. That would have been epic. So HSR is after getting into the lead now with a second gap already. So Mashman's going to have to try pass Aaron. Try not fight with him too much and try to get on there with it if he is to stay in this race at the minute as it sits. They're all running the same tyres. So Mashman's after getting a 3-second penalty also. Aaron is looking in a healthy position at the minute when you have to think about with all the penalties out there. I'm sure Pete's the same. Pete's just waiting. It's very close racing here. Hickey is right in it. Hickey started nearly last. You have to remember that also. That's a great comeback. And Hickey was backwards on the first lap. Or was it the second lap? But still, from last up to 6th place is doing brilliantly. As we say. So we have Aaron and Classic Mashman in the pits. Both are trying to get the undercut done now. Oh, that is bold. That is bold. What is HSR going to do? Is he going to react or is he going to stay out and just do his own race? This is huge. Yellow flag in sector 3. Oh no, is that Chloe? It is, the poor lady. Chloe, get in there and pit straight away. Get on to mediums or hards. There's still a lot to play for. The Haas boys are doing a fantastic job here. So Senna, Nebula and Hickey having a fantastic battle. About 1.5 seconds covering these guys at the minute. So Mashman has come back out in 6th place and Aaron in 7th. Hickey is closer to Senna than Senna is to Nebula now. Both have lost it. Oh no, is that Hickey after dropping it? Hickey got a little bit loose there and did drop off. He recovered it well though. Don't think any damage either, fair play to him. So is HSR is not going to pit, nor is Nebula or Senna. To be fair, if I was Senna I would have maybe considered swapping strategies just to get the cleaner air. Oh no, Pug Wills wants to hope that by the time he gets there that Hickey is out. If this works out right, which it looks like it's not going to do. Oh, Pugs is now being held up by Hickey. Ouch. That was just so unfortunate there for Pugs, so he is going to lose out in time. But I don't think, yeah, it's not going to affect him, but Julio will be closer. Wow. Although I think that's the difference there. I don't think Welch would have got by Pug. That was just unlucky. So we're going to get back on. Hickey's after coming back out in 6th place after his pit anyway. Aaron Marr in 5th, Mashman in 4th. Senna 0.7 off Nebula. So we have Chloe in the pits also. It's interesting to see. Does she go on the mediums or the hards? Onto the mediums. Fair play, Chloe. That'll do, yeah. So I'm assuming HSR is not hitting. You'd assume that Senna or Nebula might try something different. Mashman at the minute looks like they've got to jump on HSR at the minute, guys. I'm trying to figure this out here in my tiny pea brain as we speak. Aaron is so much closer. And who's that after dropping? It wasn't Senna. It looks like Damo was after dropping it in the 4th sector. Aaron is all over the back of Mashman. Julio's after re-entering. Unfortunately for Julio, he was doing brilliantly and is dropped off there. So Sam Marshall is now after doing the fast lap of the race. Look at that. A 1:21.6. Twisted Welch is back in the pits, which means Pug Wills gets back by him. Oh, that's Aaron now dropped it. So after giving Mashman a nice little breathing space. Wow. So the main thing now is HSR going to start pitting this lap, seeing the other guys getting fastest laps, or is he going to stay out? He is now going into the pit, so he is reacting a few laps too late. So let's see now. Did Mash pitting early? Did it really make enough of a difference for him? It looks like Nebula is staying out. It looks like Pete is staying out also. So these guys are going for the long haul. So does Mash get by him? I don't think Mash has done enough. It looks like, yeah, he hasn't done enough. So HSR has done enough there. He's had enough pace to cover off the undercut. What had to be done, he had to try something different. But he is running hard to the end, so let's see how he gets on. HSR is now on softs. I'd be shocked if softs last that long. Then again, he has enough pace difference there to go. So Hickey is only 0.8 off Sam Marshall at the minute. So let's see. I don't think he'll be able to do much on this lap, but on the next DRS sector it could be quite interesting to see how he gets on. So Julio's back on board his car now. Unfortunately for Julio, getting disconnected must have been tough for him. So let's hope he can get back into this a little bit. Chloe's going a lot better now on her fresh mediums. And Digital is still going there nicely. Dare I say it, but it's great so far. There hasn't been a safety car. And look at Damo there in 14. So it's great to see that there's no safety car so far. So essentially, Nebula and Senna haven't pitted yet, so it still makes HSR our race leader. And Nebula and Senna, they're going very long. I'm starting to wonder, are they going to wait until lap 17 to pit onto the fresh softs and just go on a flat out race to the end? So Mashman is 3 seconds off HSR at the minute. Call that 4 seconds now. So if his softs do not last and HSR has to pit again, he needs to be pulling out a lot more than a second a lap. Realistically. I wonder can he make them softs go to him? That'd be quite an interesting one. Sam's doing a great job up in 6 there, and Hickey fantastic from the back into 7. So we're going to stay on with Nebula now. Let's see what Nebula does. So it's where he joins back into this as well. Will it make a huge difference? I'm very, very interested to see, to be quite honest about it. Will it be this lap, or will he wait? Aaron Marr is all the back, or back all over Mashman, who has dropped off massively there. So it looks like those faster tyres are paying dividends. Senna's jumped into the pits. Will Senna now get the jump on Nebula? Nebula's going to have to put in a very fast lap. So this is where it's interesting now. How strong is the undercut around here? Fresh softs on now. Senna will be absolutely flying. Doesn't look like Senna will stay in front of Marshall Aaron. Oh, he won't be too far off them though. Oh, that's going to be quite an interesting one. Senna on the fresh softs. Mashman and Aaron could be slowing him up, so that could work out badly for Senna, especially on this lap here. But Nebula absolutely flat out. I'm sure Nebula will be jumping straight in this lap. Oh, this is going to be quite interesting to see with the undercut now, especially with traffic in the way of Senna. And in Sector 1, it looks like we have an incident involving Sam Marshall, but it seems like they're going again. So Hickey and Sam Marshall will Pug with us now all over the back of Sam Marshall. Oh, and Julio's just having an awful connection issues, the poor guy. So Mashman and Aaron are having an epic battle here. Now this is the one I want to see. Is he going to dive into the pits? He has to. Yes, he is. So this is the one. Will Senna get out ahead or behind Nebula? Because he is being definitely held up a little bit now at this stage. Mashman, 3-second penalty for going wide there, unfortunately. The strict corner cutting here is quite tough. So it looks like Nebula's going to get out clear. So Julio's back in. So unfortunately for Pete, I don't think this has worked out the way he would have hoped. Wow. So safety car there by the looks of it, yeah. So Sam Marshall's out race. Sorry guys, I was looking at the timing. So Sam has gone. Where has Sam crashed out? I'll go on with Nebula. Oh, sorry, well, to see, it looks like he dropped it on the exit of this here. He'll be coming in and he would be very hard in the exit. Yeah, he must have just got deleted off it, yeah. Well, this is quite an interesting one. Hickey and Pugs have both pitted. Very, very smart on the safety car to do so. And DC is now on the pits. You don't lose too much time. Now, Chloe could get the jump on one or two of these drivers here as well. As Welsh gets by. Although as it's under safety car, I don't think she will. So we're going to have a great restart to this race. I did say only a few laps ago that we didn't have a safety car, but I did jinx that, so sorry guys. So the safety car is waiting to pick up HSR Grinty. I can't think of the name, so. HSR has pitted. Essentially a free pit stop for him. Onto the fresh sauce and out. Might lose a little bit of track position. I don't think enough that he cares too much about. Although Senna is going to be on fresh sauce as Aaron has pitted and Mashman has pitted. This is going to be quite an interesting one. So Nebula and Senna have now put themselves magically back in it by going that bit longer. So genius move from them. This is going to be very interesting. Chloe's back up on 10. Go on, Chloe. So this is going to be an interesting end to the race with people going on to fresh softs as well. How long will the safety car stay out for? That's going to be a key factor to this. Jump on with Nebula there. I'll get out of that view. Oh. This is going to be a very interesting restart. If you were Nebula, when would you go? If it was me, I would literally, the minute I go into Sector 3, slow right then when we know the safety car is coming in. I'd nearly stop for a crawl, warm the tyres, and just as the last corner comes, flat out. You might get a bit of a jump, might catch them out and pull near a second, because all you need to do is brake about 0.7 of a second ahead of them, brake away by about that much. It should be enough without DRS to stay in the lead heading into turn 1. It's going to be quite an interesting one. So it's brought Damo back into it as well, to be fair about it, like, so and digital. So there's a lot to play for. The guys could easily jump up a few spots because I know digital's fast. So digital could try to get up in a few points there. So one more lap anyway of the safety car before it comes in. As I said, a massive gap of the cars there. So guys, don't forget as well to tune in to our race on Monday, which is a finale in Season 1 of our 2020 Classics League. And it's a three-way battle for our very first champion in our Classics League. And that is slowly growing, which is great to see it. There'll be great attendance for that as well. Then obviously after the race tonight there will be revisions done for the teams and drivers. That realistically probably won't be announced till about Monday or so. So it will be a little bit shorter notice then for doing the race attendance for next week's race. And anyone who wants to get involved there, in our Twitch description you'll see our Instagram link. You can message us to Instagram for the links for Discords. I think the Discord links are in our Twitch bio. And there'll be, yeah, I can message them either if it is a case that you can't access it for whatever reason. I'm definitely going to get a drink while it's calmed down before the safety car decides to turn off those lights to say that it's coming in. Wherever you're watching JBR Jones gets to watch safety cars in this lap. If I was in that, I'd nearly be slowing down to a stop. So whenever JBR Jones might see this, you alright mate? We had a great conversation tonight about motorsport, especially back in the 80s and 90s. We were talking about Bathurst and great races like that, and then there's an open wheel V8 championship that happened over in Oz a few years ago, and Rubens Barrichello done a kind of stand-in race there. 5-second penalty for digital for collision with Grinksy. HSO, I'm just going to call him. So Nebby looks like he's going to go for it now. You see there at the minute. Oh, that was wide. Mashman's after losing the place to Aaron Marr. Twisted Welch and DC swap positions also. So at the minute, Nebula's done enough. Senna's in second place. He's under immense pressure now from Grinksy in third. Mashman's gone by Aaron there into fourth. So great tight battles now coming for the end of this race, guys. Don't keep your eyes looking anywhere there. Look at that. Twisted and DC swapping places. So as you see, the biggest winners so far in the race is Nebula and Senna, both up 12 positions. Where then Mashman and HSO, I'm going to call him, both up 8 places, as is Harry up 8 places. Or sorry, Hickey up 8 places. With Julio back up 1 place. Aaron Marr has lost 1 place. The biggest loser has been Welch, 8 places dropped. And then Chloe's only dropped 3, as is Pug Willis. And Damo's on 4. So we're going to stay going here, guys. I don't know where not to look or where to look. So it looks like Senna is going to have to be smart here to try to fend off this challenge from Grinksy. Senna has a bit more battery weight, looks of it. Will he use much? He's now starting to use it. So Grinksy is after getting by Senna, and he's after getting a 3-second penalty for multiple warnings. Don't know what that was for, but he's after getting another 3-second penalty. So Senna is in quite a good position, as i.e. in penalties. He could possibly be on for a race win. Who knows? I don't know exactly how many penalties. I haven't looked. Nor will I. 5 seconds hit speed penalty there for digital. He is now back out there. Sorry guys, I'm just so confused with all the racing going on. Mashman and Senna now are going to be wheel to wheel very, very, very soon. And DC is all over the back of the Welsh. Is DC going to get by? Oh, DC's after dropping it. Oh, So unlucky, DC. Welch and Chloe are flat out racing there at the minute. Will Chloe have the better of Welch? Sector 1, Sector 2, so that's both Mercedes. So Digital's after retiring. DC has dropped it again. He needs to let those tyres cool down, so it's only double waved yellow, so that's grand. HSR is after pulling quite a bit away there with DRS. No DRS. Senna has no DRS. Nor has Mashman, so it's only being activated this lap. Sorry, I do apologise. So Aaron Marr and Julio are having a great little battle there. Aaron keeping the inside line, Julio. Oh, look at that sneaky move by Hickey. What a move. That was brilliant driving there. Just the way he got it through. I know there was a ghost, but he went right around it as well. That was brilliant driving. Bug Wells is all over the back of him. Bug has got that move done also. And we have a yellow flag. I don't know where that yellow flag was. So HSR is now starting to reel in Nebula. Senna is sitting a lonely third at the minute. Mashman's in 4th, Sector 3. That is a Mercedes. Is that DC his DNF? That's both Mercedes out of this race. So that puts Damo down up into 11th place. What's going on here now? Sorry guys. I'm starting to hit here. Oh, Julio's and DC are up. Julio, what happened, Julio? Julio crashed out there. No. Wow, an awful lot of DNFs coming into the end of this one. Bug Willis and Aaron are having a fight there. Bug Willis is going by. Hickey must have dropped back, but Hickey's coming there as well. So Hickey's got... Yeah, so Hickey didn't have DRS, that's what it was. Sorry guys, I'm trying to figure this out. So Pug Willis is pulled in behind Hickey. He's giving Hickey a chance to get his points, I'm assuming. Oh, yellow flag. Oh, what happened there? So HSR is all over the back. It looks like Senna has dropped a good bit of time. Senna needs to get the finger out there for himself if he wants to stay within those penalties. HSR is all over the back now of Nebula with literally 4 laps to go. DRS wide open. He is pulling it in. Also, Pug Wills and Aaron Marr. Pug Wills, Aaron Marr and Hickey are having an amazing race. I'm wondering now, are those soft tires on Hickey starting to get affected? Oh, Julio's out of the race. Yeah, I noticed that there a second ago. Sorry, guys. Because Damo hasn't unlapped himself. So Chloe is doing a fantastic job there on merit in 9th. Not that, you know, it was given to her by people crashing out. On merit, she has been up there in 9th. So another great showing. I'm a big fan of this girl and she is improving week in and week out. And look at that now, Harry is back by Pug Willis and Harry is going to have DRS now going for Aaron Marr. So this is going to be quite an interesting one. Bo has his DRS wide open. And yeah, it looks like... Oh! Pug had to do a bit of evasive action there. And spun it out there. Yeah, Tree was never going to take that corner. So that's now after giving... Oh, HSR went. He was quite close there. That's after giving Twisted Welch a bit of hope there now on Pug. So Aaron Marr and Hickey are having a great little battle as well. Because I don't know where to be watching. Where should I be watching at this stage? There's so much action going on. So I'm going back on with Aaron, who is only 0.4 off Hickey. Hickey's doing a great job up in 5th. 10 places he is up. Senna's up 11. Everyone in top 5 is up massive places. So it just goes to show the guys are enjoying this race through the field. How is Senna enjoying, or the tyres must be dropping off of it. HSR has nearly no ERS left, he's all over back to Nebula. Nebula is the same, nearly no ERS left either. And now that HSR has DRS, I have a feeling Nebula just needs to hold that inside line and hope for the best. So he's putting HSR going around the outside, Nebula has the inside. Nebula has done enough to keep 1st place at the minute. And HSR's after dropping a nice little bit behind us, that's great defending there. Now, Pug Wells has done enough, it looks like, to keep Welch behind him. Welch is coming, but too far off. HSO and Nebula are having an absolutely belter of a race now. I'm not going to look at penalties. I want to be as surprised as everyone else. I didn't keep account of all the penalties. And that is Chloe's after spinning, is it? Oh, she's back going anyway. That's the main thing. And she's a fair bit ahead of Damo, so she shouldn't have to worry too much. Just keep it consistent, get around, keep the tyres a bit cooler, because it does take a few laps for that to cool down. I do notice how hard the tyres are to cool down. So there's actually been a good few DNFs in the last few laps, unfortunately, with the hard racing. I think a bit too hard for some, maybe. So HSO now is absolutely extremely close now on the likes of Nebula there, so it's only a matter of time. Aaron Marr is after getting another 3-second penalty, so I think Hickey is feeling quite comfortable, to be fair, as we jump on with HSO now with the RS. He's all over the back of Nebula. It was going to happen, and it's just about to happen now. He couldn't even keep the inside line, unfortunately, for himself. Oh, he's been running Nebula a bit wide. Nebula has the inside line. Oh, Nebula's after dropping it. Oh, he did not want that. With now Senna and Pete all over it there. Senna's now up in the second place there. Mashman's up in third. Sorry, Mashman and Pete, or Senna is up there in third. Nebula has come back out in foot with Harry. Harry's after getting by him now as well. That's great driving by Harry. Nebula's going to have them tyres that are cooked to bits. It's going to be very hard to keep that car straight on slow traction for about nearly a lap at least. So we're going to stay with Mashman. It's all over the back of Senna. Senna doesn't need to overly fight this, as he does not have a penalty. He just needs to get it home. He's definitely on for second place, possibly on for the win, all depending on how many seconds of penalties that HSR has incurred. So, wow. 23rd Nebula all over the back now of Hickey also. That's going to be look like, oh, Nebula's after getting another 3-second penalty. To be honest with you, I think Hickey is going to be safe for at least minimum 4th place, and it depends on how many seconds Mashman has. So if I was Hickey now, just keep the foot down and hope for the best. So Mashman is coming now at Senna. Senna's going to obviously hold the inside line. Oh, he's not even going to fight him. Not even going to fight him. Senna's just focused on his race, and he did get a bit impeded there because he let himself into that situation. Why is there... Oh, Pug Willis is DNF. What has happened, Pug? On the main straight. What? That makes no sense. What happened, Pug? So anyway, we're going to go with HSR now, as he's coming around the last, but I don't know what happened, Pug, there. But Damo's going to finish in 9th place. So well done to Damo. So here we have our race winner, HSR, who's after putting out 7.6 seconds of a gap, which works out at nearly... Yeah, he's slowing down, not a problem. So HSR is now after finishing 4th place. Does Mashman hold on to 2nd? No, Senna is after getting 2nd. Only 2.7 seconds off HSR in the end. Hickey's after getting 3rd place. Wow, by 0.1 of a second. Wow, great drive from Hickey. 12 places up, and Senna 12 places up, with HSR Gringsey 10 places up. And Chloe coming across now. Chloe's quite unlucky. I think without those 2 spins, she would have been up in the top 6 at least. She would have been where Welch was. So well done, Chloe. Wow. So HSR from Senna, from Hickey. Mashman's down in 7th? Nah, that's not right. No, Mashman was in 4th place. Nebula 5th. Welch was 6th. Yeah. Aaron 7th, yeah, so I don't know what happened there at the time in Spoons. So I'm going to try to get the guys in for a convo now for the podiums once this goes through. Wow, drive today for Hickey, absolutely deserved, I agree with that. That was a fantastic race. And Senna in 2nd. Right, let's try and get these guys in. Oh, I shouldn't have skipped that. Sorry, guys. So let's try to get all these guys into it. I was going to invite them in. Wow. Fastest lap then for HSR at a 120.6. Ori, Hickey and Pete, do you mind adding in your audio, please? And HSR, I can't remember your second name. Can you add in your audio also? Alright, so Hickey will not be heard, and sadly, because I know Hickey's had a few points, so this could get very X-rated very fast. On the phone, does it not show to include your audio? Does it not? Can you not do it through the Xbox then? If you, Joe, press on the party, Joe, when it comes to FFG Colm's party, can you not then include audio that way? Mate, look, I'm sorry, mate. Hang on, beautiful is what you're meant to say. Not enough BJs, no. I'll send Pete down to you.
We're not that far away.
Oh, he's up for it. Yeah. Okay, so we'll start off with the race winner, HSR. How are you doing? How was the race for you, mate?
I'm good.
Congratulations that win, and to be fair
Cheers.
about it, you were a lot faster over a lap than a lot of the guys. To be fair, it's at least a second, I think, in the difference between.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just about to say.
I felt like I drove well. I got
Yeah,
pole
had a
as
great
well.
race.
I don't know what that means because obviously it's a different format.
12 points.
So you get 12 points.
Oh, okay. Nice.
So it was basically a qualifying to get more points and then start in reverse grid of the season standings, and then you go after getting another 26 points, including the fastest lap there.
Yeah, I don't know if I've won yet because I don't know if you saw the incident at turn 1.
No, there was so much going on. That'll obviously.
Well,
so provisionally, anyway. We don't know what happened. So
the guy tries to take the position where it's just completely my corner and just spins, but I don't know. That's my point of view, but it's up to the stewards, I guess.
yeah, I don't know. Well, sure, look, fair play even pointing out. I don't think I've seen that anyway. There was actually so much action there. I don't remember half the race. There was so much stuff going on. Great though. It was I think 10 places you pulled up.
Yeah, I
HSR.
started
So that was amazing. And then Senna jumped up, I think 12 or 13 positions, as did Hickey. So like basically it all came from the back and absolutely outclassed a lot of the drivers there. Like I don't know what happened Mashman's timing, I think
it's
was 26 seconds penalty. That's what I was thinking, because it's 26, because he did finish it in 4th but Nebula 5th, well 6th and Aaron 7th, and then for some reason jumped straight down to 7th.
Yeah, it's showing 26, so I thought he had 6.
Yeah,
But
I thought it was 6 as well, to be
Yeah.
honest, because that's how you got by him and Hickey.
so I have gone through on the race director, check the incident report and that. So it's just but let's see what's happened. So penalties for like drive-throughs or something like that, and this culminated in a hefty penalty at the end like that. That's sometimes wow, ignoring yellow flag.
Yeah, I don't know what that's for.
It's
That was genius by you and Nebula, that was.
yeah, well, we had some fantastic racing there. It's I don't know if how much of that you caught with it, but we were like side by side and just chopping and changing the whole way through. It's brilliant. But,
And it was great to watch.
it's,
Great to watch.
you just have
You don't need to thank me, I'm here.
The unfortunate thing is
Oh,
you're going to have
nice.
to trust us to tell everyone what you said. It's like,
Yeah.
how small is it? Really? Wow.
2 seconds, was it? 2 seconds? No, Hickey, it's cute. It's not tiny, it's cute. Well, Hickey, anyway, how was the race for you? Because obviously we still, 3 of us can hear you. Okay. Yeah, mate, that was a great 12 places up, was just sick. And especially that you were last. But to be fair about it, I think you were just sandbagging it. I'm sure if you didn't spin, you would have lapped HSR there as well. Would have been a great race. Oh yeah. Yeah, what happened if we and Pug were like really at it with each other as well? Yeah, it was. Well, I have to say he done very well because when the two, I think it was 3 is actually side by side. He was on the outside and he decided to spin himself out instead of impeding you. So I will say that was. Ah, okay. Yeah, that was good fun though. So in regards next week for anyone watching and for you guys here as well, the teams are going to have to be selected now by myself, Pete, and Harry will have a chat and then reseed drivers. So your teammates and our teammates and that might be a bit different. So the race attendance won't be put out till Monday, just to kind of give us that bit of time to rearrange and announce in that as well. Mate, I know. To be honest with you, I think there's a great team for you. There's a really good team for you. It's called Ooh, baby. I was thinking maybe you could be the head of Ferrari, yeah. Great one. Actually, do you actually have a pick of teams that you would like between the 3 if it was that we could? Okay, that was an obvious straight away. Okay. Well, I already know which one I would be voting for you to go into anyway, Hickey. Ferrari. Well, you just said it there. I forgot all about that. Because me and you hate the Ferrari. No, don't be saying that. That's a bit rough.
Oh dear.
No more nudes.
That's what gives me my pace.
It's a good job.
I know what goes in this HSR. If you want to say something weird, get weird. It's grand.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that.
That's because it's your voice, man. To be fair, but boys, I have to say, Hickey was so mean to me today, sending me pictures of beer while I was working, pictures of ice cold pints. It was just so mean. I didn't. That was just rough. So next week, guys, regardless of the teams you'll be in, where do you reckon you'll come? And HSR, are you looking to get a full-time seat, actually?
Yes, I am. Very much.
Okay, so to be honest with you, do you really want to make a show of them?
I don't mind.
That's a joke, HSR. Well, nobody knows who the teammates with now because it will be changing. I know Senna loves anything Ferrari related, so I think Senna should be head of Ferrari. And Hickey as a teammate.
Elsewhere.
So guys, who do you think is going to win the race tomorrow before we stop the stream? It's interesting to get your thoughts on the actual race tomorrow.
Oh, I'm hoping Max wins. But maybe a surprise winner. Maybe Ricardo.
I just want a McLaren to win.
Yeah, that would be so bad to be fair.
See, Max and Lewis have so much more.
Just need Max to finish above Hamilton, then I'm happy.
Well, that's it. The two boys I don't think will fight the two McLarens too much at the start anyway, because they've too much to lose now.
I reckon Ricardo's going to be ahead by turn 1, and I mean it's going to be a bit of a Lewis-Max battle, and I think there'll be elbows out, and someone's going off.
No, I think Ricardo would give it up. I think he would.
I think
Norris.
I think
Norris would.
I think he'd be ahead by turn 1.
I feel like I wouldn't want to fight with Max. just because of
I
their
think both
friendship.
McLarens will get by him. I think both McLarens will get by on the toe at the start, because I think Max is going to have to leave a bit more space, because
Yeah.
he's not going to be wanting any incidents, to be honest about it. And I think he'll have enough to
Well,
cover off Lewis.
I think he's going to do his usual stuff, like get in front of the car, or try to at the start, like turn in front of the
Of
McLaren.
course. But there's such a long toe down.
It is.
He's
It
not
really
going to stay
is.
in.
But if he gets to the inside, then he should be good.
Yeah, no, it's definitely going to be. It's going to be epic race, and I really can't wait for it.
Yeah, I'm excited.
That would be good. Take that.
Yeah, it wouldn't be so bad.
Nice. He has a nice, easy, simple solution.
Yeah.
And Tyrone won the All Ireland. I know you are watching that as well. Oh no, it's already over. Tyrone beat Mayo for the All Ireland this year. Great game. Love you, babe.
See you later.
See you later. Right, guys, I'm going to
cheers.
end the stream here. So, well done, HSR.
Thank you. See you.
Well done, Hickey, on third, and Senna, of course. As always, well done on being consistently on the podium.
Thank you.
Well done. Do you want to stay in the chat there? And I'm going to log off this. So, thanks for joining in, guys, and enjoy the stream back when you do get to